KILR Killer Game.
Hello gamers, simmers, and pilots. I am the Killer Gamer, and welcome to the tour around the world, the semi-tour around the world, featuring Sierra ProPilot USA. So, yeah, I'm not really focused on a world tour there. This is mostly the USA with just a teeny weeny little bit of Canada in there. So, we're not calling it the USA tour because there's a little bit of Canada in there. And if for some miracle I can find whatever patches out there for Western Europe, and maybe that's for ProPilot 99, not quite sure, haven't quite gotten there yet. But if it seems to be out there and I manage to find it, well, hey, we'll get that too. So, yeah. Right now, we'll just be flying in the USA. But who knows? Who knows? We have a lot of flying to do, and there's a lot of videos, and anything could happen. Heck, maybe one of these days someone might make the ability to do custom content. Yeah. Everyone will have moved on to Flight Simulator 2020 by then. I'll be playing it, but I'll still be doing these too, because I know you guys are interested in these old retro videos for Flight Simulator. So here it is, ProPilot USA. And one thing I didn't cover the last time is this right here, Scenic Flights. The unpatched version of ProPilot, or just a regular version of ProPilot, in case you're wondering. Let me grab my box right here, okay? This ProPilot right here, not the color of the box, or the one that you see below the graphic. That's ProPilot USA. Now they're basically the same game. ProPilot USA is like this patched to version 3. I guess one little difference though is that ProPilot USA has got this thing called Scenic Flights. And if we click on that, you can see that we've got a Statue of Liberty flight, Grand Canyon, Washington, D.C., Hollywood, Cape Canaveral, the St. Louis Arch, Las Vegas, Space Needle, Rocky Mountains, and the Golden Gate Bridge. And there doesn't seem to be a way to get back. Escape? No. So, let this be a lesson. Well, what the heck? Why don't we just choose one? How about we just choose one to begin with?
You're cleared for takeoff.
And just see what happens. Okay, so it looks like we're in the Bonanza. We're gonna fly down here. Take a look at the Statue of Liberty. No, we're gonna run into the Statue of Liberty. Got the Twin Towers. I was gonna say, do some of these have textures? What the hell kind of buildings are those? They don't look like buildings. They look like mounds or something. Okay, now they look a little bit more like buildings. Okay, so a little bit of New York flying here. Yeah, I actually kind of like that idea. At the beginning of each flight, we'll just choose another one of those just to do a little, a little play sample of some stuff that you can experience with Sierra ProPilot USA. Ooh, what does that say? Pan Am, the Pan Am building. Whee! Oh no! Wow! No! Oh no! Oh, crash detection's off. Yay! Okay, we'll just pause that right there. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into, let's get back to our actual flight that we had before. We are here at Chicago O'Hare. We're going to go ahead and talk about where we're flying. You may already know where we're going. So if you are following the other series, or in fact maybe following the propilot, the regular propilot, 98, then you'll know that we'll be going from Chicago O'Hare to DuPage. And we are going to attempt to use ATC again, but I'm not going to use VFR. I will do IFR. We tried VFR on the regular propilot, and it just took us around and around and around the airport. So we're going to do IFR, and we're going to see if it works a little better. If not, we'll cancel ATC and we'll just land. Now, we haven't looked at this dual flight, and I noticed that this was checked during the Statue of Liberty scenic flight. So if we click on this, you have some options here where you can select a co-pilot. There is someone who calls off the airspeed on takeoff, handles radio communication, handles nav radios, and then there's instruction. I guess he can give you flight advice and monitor attitude, monitor heading. So this could be relatively interesting. We won't do anything with that at this time, but we can take a look at that at another time. So let's go ahead and create our flight plan. We're doing IFR, not VFR. We're in the regular Skyhawk, and we will 3,000. Let's make us 2,500 feet above ground level. Click next. We want Chicago O'Hare. And then we want DuPage. Yes, that is where we're going. And then we got our weather here. We got overcast. One thing that we noticed on the regular propilot, even with the patched, that if we were to sit here and click generate weather, you never see anything that says clear. It's like overcast, broken, overcast, broken, overcast. You can see I'm clicking all kinds of ways, and we're not seeing. Oh, I don't want it. That no, wait a minute. That might be okay. Actually, I don't like those winds though. Broken. Yeah, I mean you don't get any clear skies. And you can click on this stuff, but you can't whatever. You can't edit it. So that's kind of annoying, actually. I think you can change it like where you're at, but then it like changes as you're en route, so I don't know. So we got that, and that's what we'll go with, apparently. That's our flight log. And there we go. So we're all set. It puts us pretty much near the runway that we'll probably be taking off on. Now, as you know, the taxiing on this is bugged. If we try to move, we'll move sideways. because that's realistic for a Cessna. So we won't turn the airplane on just yet. Well, we won't start it. We'll just do this.
5,000, broken, temperature 5,
Broken.
5, 2.51, wind 190 at 5, altimeter 3002, landing and departing runway 18. Departures contact ground on 121.75. Arrivals contact approach on 119.0. Advise controller on initial contact you have information Foxtrot.
Like that. Okay, so we'll go ahead and switch to comm. And I guess we'll...
Clearance delivery
there.
Cessna 9572 Lima with information Foxtrot. Request
With,
clearance to Delta Papa Alpha.
Cessna 9572 Lima, cleared to Delta Papa Alpha via radar vectors to direct Delta Papa Alpha. Climb and maintain 3500, expect 3500, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.0, squawk 2434.
Sounds like I'm listening to a radio station.
500, squawk 2434, Cessna 72 Lima.
Yes, you can win this shiny new brand new car. Call now. What are we doing? Oh, probably just changing the comm radio here.
Ground, Cessna 9572 Lima.
Ground.
Takeoff.
Cessna 9572 Lima, taxi to runway 18. Hold short of the active.
Taxi to runway 18. Hold short, Cessna 72 Lima.
You hold short. Okay, we're here.
Cessna 72 Lima, confirm using 2434.
Now it automatically changed it there. That's cool.
My mistake. Transponder now set to 2434, Cessna 72 Lima.
Oh, that's because we didn't change it the first time. Oh well. Okay. We're still waiting. And we're waiting. Do I need to check?
Cessna 72
There it
Lima,
goes.
contact tower on 120.75. Good day.
Contact tower on 120.75, Cessna 72 Lima. Good day.
And now it's time for a song.
Tower, Cessna 9572 Lima, holding short of 18.
Cessna 9572 Lima, taxi into position and hold runway 18.
Position and hold, runway 18, Cessna 72 Lima.
Cessna 72 Lima, clear for takeoff runway 18.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 18, Cessna 72 Lima.
Cessna 72 Lima, expedite takeoff.
Roger, Cessna 72 Lima.
My goodness, I just started the plane, for crying out loud. Let's go! Is it me, or does it look like there's a building in front of us? Oh, I guess there was a building in front of us. Oh, they put us on a really small...
Cessna 907 Alpha, cleared for the touch and go runway 18.
Cessna 907 Alpha.
Cessna 72 Lima, contact departure on 125.0. Good day.
Contact on departure on 125.0, Cessna 72 Lima. Good day.
Cessna 907 Alpha, fly runway heading and...
On departure, Cessna 9572 Lima.
Cessna 9572 Lima, radar contact, proceed direct to Delta Papa Alpha.
Cessna 72 Lima.
Cessna 72 Lima, climb and maintain 4,000.
Climb and maintain 4,000, Cessna 72 Lima.
So we're going to 4,000
Cessna 72
apparently.
Lima, turn right heading 260.
Turning right to heading 260, Cessna 72 Lima.
Whoops. I overpassed it there. There we go. can see Chicago here right over there. Unfortunately, you can't use the number key and move around the spot plane. You have to go into the settings and change it manually. At least that's what I've noticed so far. Well, let's tune in to DuPage. It's 108.4. 108.4. Got 16 miles. Yeah, we're right on course. Take a look at that. We'll start the level off here. I hate that I can't see behind me. The airport will be before the VOR, so it's probably about 10 miles away. I'd say it might be up here, where that separate city is at. Or it could be that right there in front of us.
Cessna 72 Lima, contact approach
Flight
on
information roll
133.5.
210.
Good day.
Zulu weather, measured ceiling 5,000, broken, temperature 2.51, wind
Did that same thing
altimeter 30,
on propilot,
landing and departing
where
runway 10, departures
ATIS
contact
would be
ground
going right on it.
1.8.
Approach Cessna 9er 572 Lima, inbound for landing with Gulf.
Cessna 9er 572 Lima, expect vectors for approach runway 10, squawk 6031.
Expect vectors for 10, squawk 6031. Cessna 72 Lima.
Cessna 72 Lima, confirm using 6031 as your transponder setting.
My mistake. Transponder now says
My mistake.
6031. Cessna 72 Lima.
Yeah, I just let it set itself. Oh, we got a big blocky cloud up there in front of us.
Cessna 72 Lima, descend and maintain 4,000.
Descend and maintain 4,000. Cessna 72 Lima.
Well, I've been
Cessna
trying to
72
descend.
Lima, turn right heading 010.
Turning right to heading 010. Cessna 72 Lima.
Whoa.
Cessna 72 Lima, contact tower on 120.9er. G'day.
Contact tower on 120.9er. Cessna 72 Lima. G'day. Tower Cessna 9er 572 Lima.
Cessna 9er 572 Lima. Continue approach. Cessna 72 Lima. Turn left heading 240.
Turn left heading 240. Cessna 72 Lima.
Okay, so we're turning. When it works, the simulator is actually quite nice. And when it doesn't, it's a royal pain. I sure hope this thing doesn't try to get us to land from like 4,000 feet or something.
Clearjet 53 Foxtrot. Cleared for the touch and go runway 10.
Clearjet 53 Foxtrot.
Cessna 72 Lima. Descend and maintain 1800.
Descend and maintain 1800. Cessna 72 Lima.
Okay.
26-1 Echo.
Well, he's
Cleared
having us
for
go
the touch
down.
and go runway 10.
26-1 Echo.
Clearjet 53 Foxtrot. Fly runway
Gonna
heading.
bring down some flaps.
Clearjet 53 Foxtrot.
Sounds like he's yelling.
Cessna 72 Lima. Fly heading 220.
Fly heading 220. Cessna 72
Toot,
Lima.
toot, toot.
26-1 Echo. Fly runway heading and continue.
He's a boat. Toot, toot,
26-1 Echo.
toot, toot, toot. 7-2 Lima is tooting his own horn. That's what he's doing.
Cessna 72 Lima. Enter left downwind for 10.
Enter left downwind for 10. Cessna 72 Lima.
Cessna 72 Lima. Turn right heading 290.
Turning right to heading 290. Cessna 72 Lima.
We're still going awfully fast, though. Try to slow us down some more here.
Cessna 72 Lima. Turn right heading 360.
Turning right to heading 360. Cessna 72 Lima.
Clearjet 53 Foxtrot. Continue left downwind for 10. We'll call base.
Clearjet 53 Foxtrot.
Okay. And I'm still going
26-1
fast.
Echo. Continue left downwind for 10. We'll call base.
26-1 Echo.
Cessna 72 Lima. Turn right heading 120.
Turning right to heading 120. Cessna 72 Lima.
Okay, I'm putting all flaps down now.
Clearjet 53 Foxtrot. Continue left downwind for 10. We'll call base.
Clearjet 53 Foxtrot.
Six one Echo. Continue left downwind for 10. We'll call base.
26-1 Echo.
Cessna 72 Lima. Continue left downwind for 10. We'll call base.
Continuing left downwind for 10. Cessna 72 Lima.
Cessna 72 Lima. Turn right heading 260.
Turning right to heading 260. Cessna 72 Lima.
Where is it taking us here? This looks a lot similar to what they were doing the last time. Well, on ProPilot. Because I think we went this direction before.
53 Foxtrot.
Didn't we? Didn't we come around this way?
One Echo. Cleared turn left base 410.
61 Echo.
Cessna 72 Lima. Fly heading 280.
Fly heading 280. Cessna 72 Lima.
We'll keep an eye on it. If they start toying with us, we're gonna cancel their butt. And we're gonna do this ourselves.
Cessna 72 Lima. Fly heading 290.
Fly heading 290. Cessna 72 Lima.
This is what we did the last time.
Cessna 72 Lima. Fly heading 280.
Fly heading 280. Cessna 72 Lima.
Alright, we're going back this way now.
Learjet 53 Foxtrot. Cleared for the touch and go runway 10.
Learjet 53 Foxtrot.
Now, has he got us in a pattern because of the other guy?
Cleared turn left base 410.
Cleared left base 410. Cessna 72 Lima.
Okay, he's getting us on base now.
61 Echo. Cleared for the touch and go runway 10.
61 Echo.
Cessna 72 Lima. Turn left heading 180.
Turn left heading 180. Cessna 72 Lima.
Okay, so this is promising.
53 Foxtrot. Fly runway heading and continue climb.
Learjet 53 Foxtrot.
Yeah,
26-1 Echo.
Get out of the way.
Fly runway heading and continue climb.
we're ready to land.
1 Echo.
Did you hear an echo? I think I heard an echo.
Cessna 72 Lima. Fly heading 150.
Fly heading 150. Cessna 72 Lima.
So there's the airport. Right over there.
Cessna 72 Lima. Turn left heading 110.
Turn left heading 110. Cessna 72 Lima.
And that's it. We are on our way down. That's the one.
Cessna 72 Lima. Cleared for ILS approach runway 10.
Cessna 72 Lima.
Learjet 53 Foxtrot. Continue left downwind for 10. We'll call base.
Learjet 53 Foxtrot.
Of course, we're going in like really, really quick, but you know.
26-1 Echo. Continue left downwind for 10. We'll call base.
61 Echo.
Learjet 53 Foxtrot. Continue left downwind for 10. We'll call base.
Learjet 53 Foxtrot.
Cessna 72 Lima. Turn at any intersection and contact ground on 121.8 today.
Contact ground on 121.8. Cessna 72 Lima. Good day.
26-1 Echo. Continue left downwind for 10.
I think he wanted us to change. Maybe not yet.
Ground Cessna 9572 Lima.
Cessna 72 Lima, taxi
Whoa.
to the ramp. Good day.
All right, we'll taxi to the ramp. Good day. Cessna
Whoa.
72 Lima.
Am I going forward or backwards? What am I doing here? Because I'm not going sideways anymore. Well, I'm definitely not turning. Okay, so...
Clearjet 53 Foxtrot. Clear to turn left base 410.
Clearjet 53 Foxtrot.
That guy is still out there. So this is how we taxi. We use slew mode because it's broke. Because ground taxiing is broke. So where's the ramp? I don't know. We'll just make one up. Right here. How about that? I think that works. So now we'll just go ahead and pull this back up.
26-1 Echo. Clear to turn left base 410.
26-1 Echo.
And we'll turn that off. Turn our batteries off. And we just cut off our fuel and that should do it. And yes, it does. Oh, I have no power, so we'll just do this. Oh, that sounds so sick. Well, that was a much more successful ATC guidance than what happened with the regular propilot. I'd have to say I'm a little bit more happier with this flight than I was with the regular propilot one. So I'm glad this one went well. Again, we did VFR on the last one, and it was just rotating us around and around. And maybe the idea is that it got us around, and then it was up to us to land on the runway. Maybe that's how the VFR works on it. I don't know. It could be in the instruction manual somewhere around here that we'll have to take a look at, and we'll look at that on some of the more longer flights. Again, with this one, it's hard to land because we can't get this thing slowed down. It winds up going fast. The unpatched version of propilot, actually, for all intents and purposes, I think the speed is what it should be. It's not as smooth as this, but you can see the trade-off, whereas the other one was a little choppy when it came to the frames per second. It was much more forgiving when it came to landing. This one, on the other hand, great frames. It's nice and smooth. Holy crap. It winds up being so fast when you try to land, it's like what you saw. I'm just like, I mean, you know, what can you do? I mean, I had the thing full flaps, I had the throttle all the way down, and you saw how fast we were going. Now, yes, we were going down at an angle, but, you know, I've done that on the other simulators, and it hasn't been that crazy. So, it's just the nature of this simulator. You know, it is what it is. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this flight and a look into propilot USA. There's going to be a lot more. There's going to be a lot more of this propilot USA, and I've been debating, you know, back and forth, because propilot and propilot USA are essentially the same thing. But maybe between the two, we'll get an idea of maybe which one's the better experience. So, I don't know. We'll have to see how this plays out. And you guys might actually be interested. You know, you might be, hey, I want to get propilot, but which one do I get? Do I get the first one? Do I get USA? Do I get propilot 99? What do I do? Maybe I don't get any of them. Well, you know, that's what these videos are here for. They're here to help you guys along. So if it did help you, hey, leave a thumbs up. If it didn't help you, well, leave a thumbs up anyway. Let me know that you're out there. I appreciate it. And then go ahead and subscribe. I would appreciate that too, because you can be a part of our community here, as well as ringing that notification bell so that way you know when the next propilot video is uploaded. I've got plans. Boy, do I have plans for ProPilot. We're going to put this thing through the ringer. And, well, you know, I will be getting some of the other ProPilot simulators out as far as videos, too. So, you know, good stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next ProPilot USA video.